We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. So the Bronx Bombers are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Into the box, David Rosario. 0-1 the count. High in the air out to center field. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Phillips looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Now at the plate, Trey Mancini, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one.
Mancini.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Keller will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
The catcher, Gary.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 17 for him on the season. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Stepping in now, Clint Frazier.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Phillips is there for it.
And that retires the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees 4, KC coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
With Merrifield next to bat, he'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals, the second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Merrifield.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Billy Hamilton.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Cue shot here out towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 66.
Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed. 2 out, nobody on. 2-1 to the Royals' first baseman. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he popped him up. Here comes Mancini, and this will land foul. The next 3-2. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2 out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Second inning set to go, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play at .313, 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. To short. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees 4 and the Royals nothing. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he falls behind. 0-2. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mancini moving back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Not shortstop, Kelvin Gutierrez.
set to get his evening at the plate started, Kelvin Gutierrez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 the counts of the Royals shortstop. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
First delivery to him on the way. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be no problem over at 3rd, and there's the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Striding in once again, David Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips.
The left fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball back outside.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Down 1-1.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brett Phillips is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. With Merrifield next to hit. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Torres is under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Billy Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton digging in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. On the ground to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Standing in, Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Hamilton, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
2 balls and a strike now. Look out. There goes Hamilton. In there. Now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Two pitches fouled away. Has a look. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering.
Full count. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Royals leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So here's Trey Mancini. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Four runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball left side.
Dozier brings it in.
There's Merrifield on to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bonifacio's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks held in check. They lead it 4-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Hunter Dozier digging in now
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
LeMahieu is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
So striding in, Jorge Bonifacio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals.
Here we go.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. KC down in order. They're down 4-0. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
The pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Andujar is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with the bat in his hands. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. O'Hearn is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Inside and low, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Iglesias in front, 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Here it is on 3-1. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Eric Skoglund, the tall, imposing left-hander, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Skoglund is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading up for the Royals,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the center fielder, Red Away.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled away.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Pitch on the way. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Kelvin Gutierrez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Brett Phillips will bat next. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Phillips stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 6th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail here 4-0. Digging in now for the Yankees, David Rosario.
The first baseman, David.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box. One and two now as that one's fouled off. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Aaron Judge will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now here it comes. One out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Gutierrez has a play. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 20, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. This is in the air to left field. Phillips is there for it, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're in front 4-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
1-0 pitch on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Billy.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Last time through was a base hit. From the stretch. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, number 66.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan O'Hearn, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back easily. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's it. Two and out.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He pulls this one into right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Merrifield rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
And up steps Salvador Perez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Dozier. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Hit well towards the hole. Iglesias is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead this one 4-2. All set for the start of the inning, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Clint Frazier is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier.
1-1.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the Shure out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here it comes, 1-0.
Two balls, one strike. I count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Iglesias. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now both runners on the move. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Merrifield backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. high in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. A bouncer to the left side. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. Yanks strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, Jorge Bonifacio.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
To the plate now, Chris Owings. As he sends it on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Kelvin Gutierrez.
Digging in now, Kelvin Gutierrez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. KC down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
DJ LeMahieu.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. One and 2 now. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In comes Bonifacio. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Into the box now, David Rosario.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1.
No, that's low.
Garcia 30 years of age. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And oh my goodness, I think he was ready to take first base, but it's ruled a strike on the inside corner. It's full 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air to right field. Bonifacio's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Chopper to short. Scooped up. There's Merrifield. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Ready now, Trey Mancini. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead this one 4-2. Dylan Betances will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Brett Phillips.
The left fielder, Brett Phillips.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Comes set and the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help from the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate now, Whit Merrifield, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Billy Hamilton. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Betances is ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Striding into the box, Clint Frazier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One out, nobody on. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Merrifield ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line towards center field. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
Stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Chapman 33 years old. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-1 pitch. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Now at the plate, Hunter Dozier. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Hit to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Luis Severino earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men